Hi everybody. The Yorubas believe that when we say the truth, we will die. If you decide not to call a spade, you will still die. If you say the truth, the birds in the wild, they will fly. If you refuse not to say it, they will still fly. But as far as I am concerned, I will always stand on the path of truth. Not for today, but because of the coming generation. What am I having in this video? As you're going to see, the pictures that are cropped on my on this post. One is a picture of Duncan Williams handing over some kind of sword. They call it a spirit sword or sword of the spirit to Jerry Eze, who just claimed that he performed a miracle in the UK, as if they have sworn an oath that our lives must always be about all these things. It is not only Jerry Eze who collected that sword from Duncan Williams. We have the likes of other pastors, including your Joshua Selman, all these comedians, all these I call them entertainers, sweet talkers. They collected this sword, and some of you will ignorantly and stupidly say that it is just a sword. It is. I remember posting a video about few weeks ago. I mentioned it, and people wouldn't understand. I am so glad today that from my old phone, I was able to get the invitation sent to me by the Illuminati, the Freemason, or whatever they call themselves. And that was the fourth guy that was sent to me. Came in my inbox. He told me some things. We spoke on the phone. He says they've been monitoring my page, that they need people like me who are of high intellect, who can speak, who are bold, who are this, to continue to represent them in what they do. I said, what kind of invitation? And I said, okay, you will send it to me. We dropped the call, and he sent that invitation into my inbox. I thought the guy was brave enough. By the time I called him back, the kind of curses I placed on him, it was himself that blocked me off. Because I cannot run away from them. But I want to tell you today that they cannot come to you except, or they cannot get you except that you yourselves are, maybe you are so material hungry. You are so material thirsty. You are so wealth thirsty. You are so power drunk. You are so power thirsty. And those are the things that they lure you in with. Cars, houses, money, maybe girls. I keep wondering. Unfortunately, before we thought that this invitation would be limited to the music industry, to the sports, the entertainment industry, to the sports industry and everything. Lo and behold, they have always been in the church. In fact, probably they were part of the establishment of what you people call church today. And that is why the politics of the church, I am not sorry to say it, is more fierce, is more deadly than the politics of the world, because the politics of the world is actually coined from the politics of the church. What am I saying in this video? If you think that these men are fooling around, it is a lie. They are wise, they know what they are doing. And I can tell you today that it is either you run away from them and you stop being stupid, or maybe they kill you. At least this is an evidence. Maybe if I had come to say this is what they stand for, this is what the sword that Duncan Williams has been sharing, has been giving this younger generation of bloodthirsty pastors. So many of you will say that you don't know what you're talking about. It's just an ordinary sword. But you can see my own invitation. that the guy told me some things about it, and I must tell you that they can never do away with some evil sacrifices. Go and check online. You will see it there. You will always see it. They make some evil sacrifices that can't even, I don't even want to talk about it. So when you are apologetic to the likes of Joshua Selman, Jerry Eze, and the other small pastors that are coming up, I am sorry to tell you, your coming generation is not safe. And it's going to be getting more and more serious. I know what I'm talking about. So it's either you depart from them and let them go and look for regular jobs, or look for other means by which they can be donating whatever they donate in that evil occultic organizations that they belong. Duncan Williams cannot deny it. I'm telling you, his son came out how many years ago to say so many things that shouldn't even be heard of a normal regular guy, not to talk of somebody who is controlling millions. And this is the same thing. These are the kind of wicked attitudes and behaviors that the younger ones are exhibiting. Unfortunately, so many people are running after them, thinking that there is one God somewhere that is blessing them. I am telling you, you don't need any God to bless you. All you need to do is just sign an agreement with them. But whatever they ask you to be donating, you must be ready to donate it. And this thing runs high and mighty at the top part. But for somebody like myself, the only thing that they require to do is to take me out. Because I will not stop saying the things that I know, that I've seen. I won't tell them I won't say much more than this. I hope the pictures are enough to do the justice about what I am saying. And that is why I have concluded that this thing they call body of Christ is the most deadly body in the world. It is the dirtiest. It is the most wicked, the most hypocritical. Just give it any name. And I tell you, run away. I am begging, run away. Serve the true God in your house, under your roof for now. I am telling you, there is more and more wicked things that are going on in the body of Christ, irrespective of where the person is hiding, or how small or how big. Run away from them. Don't forget that Esther Ajayi, somebody came out now and saying that Esther Ajayi thought he was a spy. What is Esther Ajayi hiding that she didn't want the guy to see? I'm asking, what was she hiding that she had to smash the guy's phone? That is why you should run away. But so many of you, ó dìgbà tẹ́ ẹ bá parun, mo dẹ̀ ń gbà ládùúrà wípé ẹ ní bọ́ níwọ̀n gbà tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń sọ fún yín lẹ́rọ̀, tá à ń sọ fún yín lélẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní gbọ́. Bí eṣinṣin ṣe ń kú sójú ọtí, bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn so many of you will perish. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bú wa lénìí? We will be here when you become a victim tomorrow. And for that pastor or for that guy who says Esther Ajayi smashed his phone and then he wants justice, when you were enjoying it, you must have seen some wicked things, you must have seen some things that were not right, but you were there. You only came out to speak when you see that you were not getting justice. What about the people that you were part of Esther Ajayi's team that destroyed their lives allegedly? Why didn't you come out then? Why didn't you say something? And lastly, to pastor's wife, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ ìyàwó pastor lóríṣiríṣi ní different levels, ẹ̀rín nǹkan táwọn ọkọ yín ṣe lénìí, you are not speaking up. Then when the wickedness is served to you by the same husband and pastor, ẹ máa wá jáde, ẹ máa lẹ́ wá justice, it will have been too late. Gbogbo ẹrú ẹ̀yin ìyàwó báyìí tẹ́ dẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan táwọn pastors ń ṣe, tẹ́ jẹ́rú ìyàwó pastor bẹ́ẹ̀, gbogbo yín pátá lẹ̀ ní ṣe oríire, ẹ̀ ní láyọ̀ lórí ọmọ. Mi ní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Olúwarótìmí Daniel sí náà ni Awíkoko lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ tọ́lọ́rọ̀ bá gbọ́, kí ló fẹ́ fi mí ṣe? Ire o.